Yeah, we have all the top 8 deck lists in front of ourselves right now. So
Okay, I
Alex
recognize
on the play.
Warren. I think I've played him before. And Warren just going to go ahead and play tap land.
Yeah.
Alex going to go ahead and...
Puzzle Knot.
Yep, get a couple energy.
Hopefully get two attunes. Yeah, 2 attunes right there.
He always has the 2 Hulks in his hand.
This is insane.
Always. It does look like he may have taken a mulligan. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it depends if he was on the play.
He's
or
on the
draw.
play.
Okay.
Right, he's going to hit his
So then that
third
means
land
he
drop
didn't
right
take
now.
a mulligan. Alright, gets the mountain. Maybe spends this turn just vesseling.
Yeah, it's
see if
probably this. We can't pop the Puzzle Knot because we don't have enough mana. It's 3 mana to pop them.
Yep.
So we definitely just crack Vessel. Vessel's a great crack here too because it helps us find the Aetherworks model.
Ollie is pretty relevant too, though,
Yeah.
because you know, making the big fatties come in tapped
Yeah, is actually super relevant.
for the Emrakul turn because it makes it much harder to make unprofitable
I
attacks.
think we take the Aether Hub here.
I think he's short on land, so yeah.
We're definitely taking a land, but the Aether Hub itself is the
Generates
5th energy we could
It is, yeah.
possibly use. Alright, so we're what, -3 fatties at this point, so we have 5 left in the deck.
There are 5 left in the deck. Oh, but Aether Hub comes in tapped. All these lands are going to come in tapped.
Tilting. I don't think we need it right now.
No, well, he looks like he wants to play 4 mana's worth of stuff if he's not going to play the tap land. Up to 6, scry 2. There's another fatty
Ulamog
that
and
might have
Crane.
has to go to the bottom most likely.
I think we bottom the
Ooh, he
Ulamog.
keeps it on top.
Tops the Ulamog, bottoms the Crane.
What does he have here then?
Contingency plan.
Okay, so he's going to bin it. Oh no, you can look at the top 5 and rearrange it. So he's
Yeah.
got him. He probably has a Marvel in hand. So he can just
I
put it
really
down
don't
if
think he
you-
does.
No, you think he's just looking for it? Well, he
There's
found
a Marvel
it. So
there.
now he can set it up really nicely. Puts it as the second card down.
Marvel goes top, Ulamog goes 3rd.
No, it can just be second because Alex can play it next turn.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
enough.
okay, draw it, get it, activate it, yeah.
Here's a spot where if Warren doesn't commit much more to the board, though it does look like he has a Gideon. So
Gideon's a great commitment to the board because it does make 3 separate threats.
it does, but I think Alex being able to exile the creature and the Gideon,
Yeah.
leaving with just a 2/2, leaves him in a pretty good spot.
Sure, granted, we just have a 2/2, but you know we're still getting it for 3, and the Ulamog does enter tapped.
It does enter tap.
Well, actually, no, it doesn't, because it's a cast trigger that you
it's a cast
exile
trigger.
2 permanents.
Yes, you're
So you get the
correct.
Thalia and you get the Gideon.
if you get
and
the, if he chooses, which I imagine he will.
I can't imagine a world where we don't.
He always hits the fatties. So there are a lot of fatties on the bottom.
So
He might have a couple whiffs
We
unless he can
just
shuffle.
bottomed 1,
There
and
you
we
go.
have 1 in the graveyard, which is 2 and 2 in hand. And we have
So
one
there's
on
4. So there's 3 in the mid deck.
Yeah, there's 3 Emrakuls, I think.
Yeah, it's,
There might be 4. There might be 3 Emrakuls and another Ulamog.
there are a lot of shuffle effects though, and the
Yeah.
scries here. But yeah, I mean Alex is in a great spot, even in Avacyn. There is actually a stasis snare, I believe, out of Warren's hand. Yep.
Future Ulamogs are going to be very happy about that.
Yeah, I guess it does legend rule though.
That's fine. We still get the minus a few permanents on Warren's side.
True. Alright, so Alex is going to go ahead and scry here EOT. Finds Puzzle Knot in land. He's going to keep the gain
Why
3.
do we go to 4? Isn't this Puzzle Knot 2?
But when you... No, that one's 3, and then when it goes...
No. The blue Puzzle Knot's 2. The green one's 3.
Alright, he may have added 1 extra energy.
I have no idea.
Let's see if he hits here. Here we've just got some garbage, it looks like. Puzzle Knot, Vessel.
He's got at least 3 Puzzle Knots in his hand.
Vessel gain 3. The old... I mean, this is just buying him time, though. This is kind of what this matchup is about. Like, a 2/2
There's
is
just
not
no
any
pressure on
There's
Warren's
no
side
pressure.
right now.
Alex is going to be at a higher life total than 20 in next turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Or he's already at 21. Let's see if Warren can add another good threat here. Gisela, okay. That's a reasonable threat.
Absolutely. And we're still attacking for 2.
Yep. This is the spot, though, where Alex can basically just every turn marvel.
Yeah.
And this time... So now, yeah, okay, now we're getting that extra. Kozilek's return and a land. I think you just bought him both of those.
Yeah.
Unless he's close enough to being able to cast that Emrakul, then you maybe keep the Kozilek's return. He actually... Okay, Emrakul.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one. And there's a Stasis Snare in Warren's hand, so I think that Alex will be able to wreck him pretty well.
Yeah, it does say opponent's creatures.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
But it's a May, though, isn't it?
There's only one, and there's a Bruna and a Thalia.
Can we pull up Stasis Snare? I think it's a May ability, though. Most of those Vanishing Light abilities are Mays. It's when it enters you May, correct?
No.
It's a must.
Enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until Stasis Snare leaves the battlefield.
A lot of the other ones are Mays, but it makes sense.
So we just got to run the Gisela into the Emrakul. Maybe we tap out cast... because he's got the Bruna.
He can't... Okay, so I had actually misthought because I thought you could target your own creature or fail to target. So actually not great. We're just going to Legend Rule. Yeah.
But, like, the issue with this is, like, if he flips to Brazella, like, we're in a lot of trouble.
3, 4, 5, 6. So Warren needs a land. Yeah. It's certainly not great, but I could see Alex coming out of it. He just needs another flip, because with only it is 3 Stasis Snares, so there would only be 1 left in the deck, and an Emrakul actually does block the Bruna is a 10, 11 or something, right? 9, 10. So, I mean, Emrakul actually does block it. Yeah, and then that's just going to be it. So I think Warren is going to actually get to meld on camera.
We had a local player, Greg Cressy, shout out the fact that Meld would never see anything happen on camera.
I think it's going to happen today. He didn't hit the land. So now something like Actually, a Kozilek's return would be great here, and I think Alex may have it in hand. Just clears the board.
Yeah.
Though, as you mentioned, Bruna next turn is going to become a Melder. Alex has got to be dangerously close to
We need the 7th land. I don't know if we drew. We didn't draw it that turn.
Alex is dangerously close to hard casting the Emrakul, though, and at this point his graveyard is very well stocked, so I would imagine he's close to casting it.
I've looked through this list.
Does he only have 4 types?
There's creature, artifact, instant, sorcery, enchantment, land. But there's 6 types, but
mostly it's 4 to 5. Okay.
Yeah, it's really hard to get land.
Well,
into
Warren missed
the
again,
graveyard.
and Alex was able to Kozilek's return both threats away. So,
well, we hit the 7th land,
but
we
it was
just don't
tapped.
get it now.
Yes, exactly. And Alex is just going to go ahead and sack and spin the Marvel again. I do believe that Bruna is a May, though, so maybe Alex will attempt to cast the Bruna this turn, assuming he hits an Emrakul. Though
It's
it doesn't
a
look like he
cast
did.
trigger.
Is it? But it's a May, I would imagine. I don't think that could be a must.
The return a creature?
Yeah, the Bruna. I can't imagine that's a must.
Yeah, it's a May.
So that would actually be a fine card to cast, assuming Alex gets to take another turn. But it doesn't look like he hit any of the... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and shuffle some of those cards he put to the bottom back in.
Yeah. We're running low on threats because we've drawn some and milled some.
But again, he's got to be close to casting the Emrakul in his hand.
Yeah.
Really close. Maybe next turn.
It's really dependent, I think, on if we've cracked a vessel.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's probably 2...
Have we cracked a vessel? I think we've cracked a vessel to go
I think
to
he
the
did
graveyard.
early, yeah. He's counting the types right now, I believe.
Yeah, so we definitely have land in graveyard. So
I guess
this is coming back. This is flipping.
Meld it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. On camera for everyone's viewing pleasure.
Look at that.
Brad Jelena.
That is a large card.
They actually just broke up recently. Brad Jelena? Makes me super sad, dude.
All right, it looked like Alex just did the flay out. It is 5 types. So a land here would let him hardcast the Emrakul. He drew another Emrakul.
Second Emrakul is fine.
It's fine as long as he can cast this one.
Wait,
in
no,
his
that's
hand.
6?
Was it 6 types?
Yeah.
All right,
just
and he
cast
can
Emrakul.
Sure. Now he can attack the Bruna into
He
it.
laid out all 6 for him.
Relentless. So
Alex
now the
making
Bruna,
sure he gets his trigger.
the Bruna with all the text on it is not, or the Brazella rather, is not indestructible.
No. There's an insane amount of text on it.
Can't cast. Opponents can't. All right, Blessed Alliance just to
This is
untap. Yeah, I mean that's gonna
insane,
wreck his hand. I think it's only opponents can't cast.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So he'll just untap a target creature.
It's target opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. Okay.
No, he'll just untap. The gain 10
Untap
is
up to 2 target creatures.
the gain 10 is basically irrelevant here.
Yeah.
Alex kind of wins incidentally at this point.
Yeah.
Is it 10 or 9?
It's 9. It's a 9/10.
Yep, and then go ahead and just untap up to 2 target attacking creatures. Unless Alex wants to give him 4 life for no reason. And just leave him with 2 extra lands. Westfield Abbey can pump out, sort of redevelop the board, but I don't think that's going to be the game plan that ends up happening here. If Warren actually does only play the 1 Bruna though, so there will be no opportunity
more
for
recursion
another.
after
Yeah,
that.
no more of that. I thought he was in a really good spot, but Alex just being able to get up this late in the game, there just wasn't enough early pressure from Warren to, kind of just close the game out. And Alex is now it's actually not exactly a 3-turn clock. It's a 4-turn clock, right?
Yeah, well,
13.
we're going to be able to activate
Oh, no, you're right. No,
Aetherworks
it's
this
3
turn
turn.
because we
It's 3
drew an Attune.
Yeah, it's a 3-turn clock.
Yeah, so if we can hit an Ulamog off of this, we don't even need an Ulamog anymore. Actually, I don't think we even activate.
No, and it can be done at instant speed if he
Yeah.
feels the need. And that's going to be the
Yeah, we're
game.
just going to scoop them up.
Warren technically had outs, but at that point, Alex's deck is
Not
basically
many.
not many. So, as we had expected,
We just
Game goes in favor of,
We just hit
Alex.
off of Aetherworks Marble, hit another Ulamog, hit one of the stasis snares on an Emrakul,
Yeah,
and then we hit the Westvale Abbey, so he can't start making chump blockers for future Ulamogs and stuff.
yeah, Warren was even able to take care of 2 of the threats, but he
it
did
just-
not apply any early pressure, and that was
Yeah.
the issue. So, he definitely has some good sideboard options. at least, right?
Clip Wings, Blessed Alliance, and the Quarantine Field.
Yeah.
Some of which do get hit by the Ulamogs, so the
But I
stasis
think
snares and the Quarantine
that's a-
Field.
that's
but
a
I
game
think
you
they're
gotta play.
100% fine, and we need answers to these creatures. We can even hit Aetherworks Marvel and something else with the Quarantine Fields once we hit 4 mana.
Yep.
Or no, 6 mana. Once we hit 6 mana, we can hit Aetherworks Marvel and something else, so we don't need the appetite for the unnaturals, which are semi-medium, I'd say, in this matchup.
And as for Alex, again, I think this deck, you really just want to kind of stay as lean as possible. He'll
Yeah.
bring in the 2 meltdowns, presumably. And
Yeah, I
he
like the
may
meltdowns.
actually bring in the negate for the stasis snares, but that's questionable. He seems to like to bring it in narrow spots, but
Yeah.
probably not.
So,
Probably
like,
just 2 meltdowns.
A lot of the game 2s, what we're going to see is we're going to see a lot of the non-creature permanents trying to battle against Alex's stuff. That's where we like the negates. So I can see bringing it in, and that's why it's probably like Miser's one of. He's got the very specific counterspells and the
those don't
Dispel
do
and the
anything
Ceremonious
here,
Rejections. They don't do anything, so we want the Miser's one of negate. Maybe some glimmers. Like
I don't
can
think
see
he'll
them
go to the
being
glimmer.
okay. But
it could
again,
be fine, but
yeah.
I personally wouldn't. I would want to stay as lean as possible, but
Yeah.
again, I've been
Maybe the
good balance to
Kozilek
not
comes in this matchup?
here. I'm a no-go on Kozilek, but
Okay.
that's for the control decks, I think.
I agree, but we saw him bringing it against the Delirium deck.
He did.
So
Alex is a madman. He's a wild
yeah.
card.
And
we
we've
don't know.
seen answers to stuff we've got already, so it's possible that the Kozilek comes in so we can draw fresh 7s and
And just
start finding
the
ways
9th threat,
to,
I guess.
keep playing puzzle knots, keep playing
Sure.
attunes, get our energy back up, play more Aetherworks Marvels. You know, just keep our energy flowing so we can find more answers to the enchantment spot removal.
Yep. So actually, quick sideboard. It looks like they kind of both know their plans, and game's
Yeah,
about to
again,
begin.
we went pretty lean on both sides. There's not too much we want to bring in on both sides, but like some more. Like, I hate them because they're really narrow too, but like you need them because it's just all Alex uses to win the game.
Yeah, these green creature decks just seem like they have a tough time if Alex even has a reasonable draw, though.
Not if we're playing Pummeler.
Not if you're playing. Pummeler can still lose, but
It can,
if they have the turn 4, they.
but if we
they-
draw fire,
if you draw fire, sure.
we're
right,
the
here we
only
go.
green creature deck that can draw that kind of fire to win
So
games.
started off Warren with a Sylvan Advocate on 2, and Alex just going ahead.
We got a Scry Knot.
Yep, the Scry Knot. Look at this. He still has an Ulamog in hand. He's never not. Never missed.
King of Ulamog in hand, Aetherworks Marvel deck.
All right, so
Literally every
at least
time I've
Warren
seen
has a little bit of early
has at least
pressure,
one hand.
and this threat
Mulligan
also does not die to
still has one
Kozilek's
hand.
return, so that's nice.
No, but it's always Ulamog. It's only sometimes Emrakul.
Alex gonna go ahead and play the what is it? This is the Woodweavers.
Yes.
Wood
Gain
Weavers.
Life Knot. We'll
Yep.
call it Scry Knot and Gain Life Knot.
Sure, that's easier for me. Up to 5 energy already, so this could very easily be the turn 4 Aetherworks. I guess he'll be 1 energy short of that.
Yeah, the counts being different between Dynavolt Tower and Aetherworks Marvel kind of puts me on tilt because, like, I think 5 is acceptable for Marvel and it's not.
5
And
can't
then
be for Marvel.
Dynavolt Tower gives you 2 on each spell cast, so
Yes.
that one should be 6.
It would be a more even. So Attune, going ahead and
You
get
still
us up
need
to
3
7.
spells, so I don't know, it's tilting for me. Alright, so we're at the 7. Do we have... That's...
It's just 3 mana.
Okay,
I think he's just
are we
got
gonna play... Ooh, Kozilek's Return.
Okay, I mean that's just to go ahead and kill the tracker. That's totally
Yeah.
fine though.
Pretty
Before it
medium,
even
I'd
gets
say.
a
But, like,
color.
we have one in the graveyard now, so we can
No,
wipe
yeah,
up
I
future
actually like
turns,
this
which is
great.
great.
Yeah, it's amazing because now any creature that comes down here, assuming Alex is able to hit on the following
Yeah.
turn, you get that trigger because you're casting the big Eldrazi.
Warren looks like he's in a bit of trouble.
All right,
I think we have just
Cigar.
mono forests right now. We don't have a second white source.
he has 1 white source. You're correct, and he has a Stasis Snare and a Gideon in hand.
Yeah.
And Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Not the most ideal.
Yeah.
So
That's
let's
a
see.
little
He
rough.
does have the puzzle work. Here we go. Let's see. Let's go for that spin. Any Eldrazi here wipes Warren's board and also most likely wins the game. Also leaving Alex with 1 energy. Spin the Wheel of Destiny. Here we go. RNG, are you kind today? You're not. Choosing between a contingency plan, a couple of puzzle knots, and an Attune, or actually rather a Guilt Nest Crane. Looks like Alex may just gain some life with the puzzle knot. And gain some more energy back up to 4.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty decent spot to be in.
You know, he whiffed, but again, it gets you
We're
closer to the
2
other.
energy away, which is a simple sacrifice, a puzzle knot, reactivate, keep going.
Yeah, and I mean, gaining 3 also not irrelevant. He's on the table taking 6. It could be 8 if, all right, and contingency plan to set it up for next turn. So
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Isn't it top 6 or is it top 5?
5.
Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, it's just Tyga's scheming. Yeah, I think we just...
Okay, he's
keeps
gonna
one,
leave
so he
the-
keeps Aetherwork Marvel.
Interesting. I guess he's keeping that as insurance in case this one dies.
Yeah. Any appetite of the naturals, which is pretty standard out of green decks. Fragmentize out of the white.
Could be. I don't believe.
I don't think he's got any.
But it's a threat that
It's
you
a
have to worry
white
about.
card
Sure.
for sure. Yeah, there it is. Appetite for the unnatural takes down Aetherwork Marvel.
Good play
and
from Alex.
Alex Stratton just has the
He
next
had the
one,
read. He had the read.
which is absolutely great.
Boom! He knew it. And Alex plays it with panache there, showing him that he knew it. I knew you had it. I'm leaving it on top.
5.
And there's
All right, we got an
Emrakul, so now we can go ahead. Let's see if he remembers
Second
to trigger.
to last card.
Let's see if we remember to trigger. We do.
Hang on.
The way this works, the trigger for Kozilek's return happens first, before He can stack the triggers. There is opponents have hexproof, though.
You and humans you control have hexproof.
Yes, but he stacked the trigger in such a way that he removed it from the Kozilek's return before that trigger happens.
So we went
So now
Emrakul
he
trigger
will.
on the stack first, Kozilek's turn stack on the stack second, Kozilek's turn resolves. and the
Actually,
Emrakul
maybe it
trigger.
didn't work how I thought it did because he's not showing.
Yep.
Okay, it didn't
Okay,
work how
so
I
it's
thought it did.
yeah, it's still a target. I think when it goes on the stack, so
Okay.
you can't legally target your opponent.
All right, I thought that it would work with stacking, but it did not. Anyways, a
Stone,
deck
Alex
and
gets a
stone on it.
clue.
Alex gets
This
a
is
clue.
fine place to be because we have the mana open to crack the clue and draw the card. Watch it being Ulamog.
I'm surprised. I would have thought that it would have worked the way I thought it did, but
Yeah.
regardless, Alex is still in a great
I
spot.
still think you have to target with it on stack is what it is,
That very well may be the case.
right? Because you have to declare your targets while it's on the stack.
Regardless, him
Yeah.
getting to wipe up both threats and Warren still being choked on double white when both of the remaining
Yeah, I
cards
think we
in his
hit an
hand
Ulamog off of an Aetherworks Marvel. Like,
hit the white source. That's amazing.
yeah, you hit the white source in another land, and Warren just ages away from casting anything else.
All right, so back down to 2 mana after another spin, and it is a Ulamog, so this might just be the writing on the wall.
Yeah, I think this is probably locking it up.
Just go ahead
here.
and hit 2 lands, and especially the white one. And
Yeah.
I could have misseen, but it looked like I saw spaghetti arms there.
Yeah, there's definitely an Emrakul in there. Ulamog's the first card. Emrakul's the third card, it looks like.
Damn, spaghetti arms.
Yeah.
Take out those
Ooh,
two.
get the Gyre Reach in the white source.
No, I'm taking out. Okay, he does. He does.
So, like,
I
at this
get
point, like, it's the only way to
cycling
filter
through.
the
Sure,
draws
sure.
to find more white sources
You're
for
right,
his
you're
deck.
right.
Like, it's the only way green-white has to draw more cards.
Yeah, scoops him up. His hand was all white cards and then a 5-drop. So Alex swiftly moving on to the final.
People of Kaladesh, whether you hail from distant fields or greenbelt towns or from our great city centers, this is your time. The Kaladesh Inventors Fair invites you, our best and brightest, to share your ingenuity with the world. As an official entrant, you may fuel your creativity with unrestricted ether access. Demonstrate that you can channel the ether into bold new creations. Showcase your ideas, your inventions, your genius. In this time when anything is buildable, you can invent your tomorrow